Wow, that's a whole lot of color going on. But we need to talk about this in a second. Hello, friends. Welcome to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter. And I am here with testing. 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, check, baby. What I promised is that to make it easier when I do my hauls, I would take out things that absolutely were going to be either in the maker's market or coming soon in a live sale. And in my little OCD brain, I had to do it in a way that I could still put things away. So I'm going to test this for something I will be doing in the new year. And that is on either Tuesdays or Wednesdays, or sometime before the live sale. I will do a haul, if I have one, of things that are coming either to the live sales or to the maker's market, and highlight and showcase some of our makers as well, which I'm hoping I'll be able to do a little bio, maybe invite some friends, maybe get some of the product and be able to show you on camera so you can see it and I can talk about it. I've got some things coming in the mail that I'm really excited about, so I will show those to you when I get there. But before we get started, if you are returning to the channel, as you always know, you are appreciated from the bottom of my heart. I really couldn't do this without you. And if you're here for the first time, thanks for stopping by. I would love it if you subscribed and hung out and came back again. What we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some things in the maker's market, a few things that I found that will be coming in upcoming sales, not necessarily this week, but future forward. So if there's something that you see or you like, let me know in the comments. And, you know, I have a little time. I have a little wiggle room that I can actually bring some things. So one thing that is on my Ko-fi site, well, it's not there yet, but I'm going to put it on there. I was playing around because I have a project that I am going to be doing on video with you, and I wanted to test something out. So I made these little paper dolls. Verdict's out if I really like them, but I couldn't, you know, I would have preferred that they didn't have outfits on, but I wasn't going to do naked babies, so they get clothes. Anyway, this is going to be a freebie, and we're going to play with this sometime in the next month or two. But I'm still working on a few things, and I want to refine this and maybe do some iterations of some adult paper dolls, not babies. So, but I am offering that up on Ko-fi for free. And then I also did this one because if you haven't already checked out the Maker's Market, there is a really cool sewing bundle with, I think there's a Cartabella. Yes, there is a Cartabella pack of paper and stickers and such. There's all kinds of vintage and new sewing notions and everything that you could possibly need to do a sewing themed journal. And I wanted some of these to go in one of mine upcoming, so I am putting this on Ko-fi as well. It's just 5 pages, but it will be there shortly, and that is in the description. So there's a couple digitals that will be there. Guess what I found? More vintage Christmas wrap. So I don't know, you guys can tell me how I should do this, because like this one's been opened and it's got, let's see, it says 12 full sheets, 6 designs. So, and I've sold this before. I love it. I have some for myself. But let me just show you what's in here. So should I just sell this by the design? I mean, would that be a better idea? Because maybe somebody doesn't want the bears and somebody else really does. I don't know. So that's one set. And then this one has, but I've got 2 packs of it. This one's got a cool one in here. I really like that. That one's cool. And that. So those will be coming. Well, they'll actually be coming on Thursday because these need to go to a new home. I've already, Landon has, I reorganized my tote and it was too heavy for me to carry. So Landon took it to storage for me in the storage room. But Christmas is gone. I am doing Joby's December weekly. But one of the items that I'm bringing is a Christmas project I did last year, but I'm going to do it in not Christmas themed. But I'm still going with it's December weekly. I do have a few ideals. You know what happens on those weeks where I don't have a sale, you know, because it's the first week? I do a lot of organizing and I do a lot of purging. And I found more ideals, a Christmas ideal, a home ideal, and another home ideal. Now, this one, I don't think anything has ever been taken out of, but I promise to do a better job because, you know, some things come from my stash. And when they come from my stash, occasionally things have been pulled out of it. Like this one has. I know that. So, I think I might do these. I don't know. You guys kind of like certain... Oh my gosh, that looks like Pippi Longstocking. So, I have those coming. And I think it was Tammy Renee Walker. Guess what I found as well? I found the 3, or 4. The 4 sheet music for White Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, Here Comes Santa Claus, and then a random bell-bottom trousers. So those are coming this week as well. I also, in my organizing, decided that I needed to purge some of my wallpaper. Now this is pretty big wallpaper lengthwise. So there's either going to be a pink pack or this is purple and blues. But it is 12, 15. The widest is by 9. There's 21 pieces plus all of the borders. So like 25 pieces. But these are not cut to my standard for what I would sell on the Maker's Market or on Etsy because they were literally just cut out and not shored up. But they need to go to a new home. So if you love shabby chic stuff, there you go. I also have found, this is not from my Ledger books, but this was Ledger that was in auction or estate sale. It's from 1902. And there's a bunch of it. So that is going to be coming either to the Maker's Market. I brought some to the last sale of the month, and oddly, it didn't sell. So I may just put this in the Maker's Market. But tell me, you got time. If you want it to come to the sale, I will bring it. Let's do a little fabric fun. I actually have a lot. Okay, this one, see, this is, we're going to talk about this quilt, what I should do with it. So I have just one piece of this. This is from Drawing Board Greeting Cards. I don't know how old it is. It looks vintage, but I'm not sure that it really is. But it's got koala bears on it. It's so cute. I think it looks vintage. So that's going to come to the live sale, as is the Cheeseburger in Paradise accompanying a big old hot dog. But there's a lot of this fabric, and I kept some of this for myself, but there's still enough. This will do at least 2, if not 3 journal covers or a pocket, tons of pockets. I'm going to save this one for last. I know it's not anywhere near the 4th of July or summer, but apparently I'm done with Christmas and I'm ready to move on to that. So these will be coming as well. It says 1776 on it. They're just so cool. Again, I don't know how vintage they are, but they look it and they're cute. And I didn't want to cut them in smaller pieces, so you're getting a big old thing of it. Now, something that I've had for a long time, and I went through all of my fabric quite some time ago, is these, well, what I assume were going to be quilt squares. And they were all made out of ties with, you know, on occasion, some little things. So I had whipped up, I have some for myself, but I whipped up a couple of journal covers that I want to do for Valentine's Day. And I decided, well, I guess you'll help me decide. So my thought was, I can do one of two things. So I turned these, this was all one piece. And I cut it in half to make tiny journals. But these are what I have. They're phenomenal. The time that was taken to put these ties into this, wow, a lot. So I'll just show you a couple of them. And they've already been stitched. But I was just going to put these up for offer as they are. If there are some that don't sell, I will probably turn them into journal covers. Unless you guys have more ideas and you think I should do something different. But they're certainly very cute. The next thing is these. Well, $25. This is not the bag that it came in. I did not pay $25 for this display right here. But there are, they will be in the Maker's Market, probably not by the sale date. But this is all matching fabric. Oh, do I remember who did this? Did I already list this on the Maker's Market? I should probably look. I don't remember. A really cute lady. A lady's really cute name. I don't know. But there are fat quarters in here and then smaller pieces. But look at this. I mean, gardening tools. And they all match. Like, you could do a whole series of journals. Or you could make something totally adorable if that's your thing. So I think there's 8 of these that are in the Maker's Market. I was listing like a fool the other day, so I don't really remember what's in there. Let's talk about my bestie Val. And by the way, if you have not been over to the Maker's Market, we just surpassed 30 new makers. So congratulations to all of you that have joined the Maker's Market. And please go over and show them some love. They really have some amazing handmade things and craft supplies if you are looking for those kind of things. We have Saki de Jardin, who just added body butter and lip balm. Great stocking stuffers. I just ordered some things from her. Hazel from Hazel and Naka Designs. If you're in Canada and you don't want to pay shipping from the U.S., and you want a handmade journal, I'm telling you, you need to go check her out because she's got some beautiful journals. And if you haven't checked out her channel, you should check her out. Sarah from New England Junk Journals is on there. Carol Johnson, Kelly's Crafty. Oh, gosh. Kelly. I'm sorry, Kelly. Kelly is on there. Some of these folks have either not started listing or have not done onboarding yet. So they will be up there. Judy Dow is on there, and she has some beautiful jewelry. Marie Tudor, who's a friend of mine right here in Iowa. She does great, cool earrings, does them for all the holidays. There's just a lot to see. And so I would encourage you to go over. So my best friend, they lost their mom this year, and I went to the estate sale, and Nancy was a pretty cool lady. So I got some fun things, and one of those was a bunch of paper dolls. And maybe that gives you a little hint on while I was doing my little design on the paper dolls. Well, these were all empty, and then all the paper dolls were in a box. So I spent a very long time going through and kind of trying to put them together. Like, I had to put the clothes on them and see if they fit. So I did what I could. I didn't want to, put things in there that didn't match, like, her, So these are going to come to the sale probably on Thursday. There's Cinderella, and Cinderella has a whole family and the evil stepmother, which we don't include her as family. She's just nasty. And then Barbie, and I think there's Scooter and Barbie, Ken, and Midge. But if you just want some paper dolls that are really inexpensive, this one, it's the Midge, Barbie, and Ken. They're all there too. And just want to play with them. I have on my agenda to do a whole series on paper dolls. But these will be coming to the live sale. I also have, I kept them because they were gingham. But if anybody purchases one of these little paper doll things, I have these. If somebody wants them, I will throw them in because I just couldn't throw them away. I was like, these could be something. These could be an adorable, if you're doing a Barbie journal, they'd be adorable covers. And then I had a whole host of random doll clothes, which if you want to play along with me, you might want to grab these if you don't have any in your life. So those will be coming Thursday for sure. Now, I also, Nancy was a very talented pianist and organist, and she had tons of antique sheet music. And so I did get a lot of it, and then I got it, and I was like, oh gosh, I can't keep all this. Like, this is a lot. So I think she would be honored and happy to know that I was sharing this with my crafting friends. So, I won't show you all this, but this is all antique. Look at this. Look at this. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I feel like that's a lot for a live sale, but I'll have it handy. If anybody's interested on the live sale, then you just let me know. And here's more. But I kept a pretty good amount, and I still had all of this. So it's a lot. And then this, I don't know why I have these separated like I did, but when I went through them, I must have, Carolina Moon, call me back, pal of mine. I thought that said auction songs. So to the lady with the long red hair. How's that song go? With red hair, blonde hair, blue eyes. That one. And then a whole bunch of the Perry's musical magazines. These are from the 1921, 22, and I think maybe 23. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 24. Oh, nope, there's 23. All the way to 24. So these will definitely be in the Maker's Market, but if they... They're just cool. They got music and ads in them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So these will also be coming. And if you, like I said, I'll have them handy if, oh gosh, I'm running out of room. If you are interested. Whoa. All right, let me move this box over. All right, so before I do that, let's talk about this. Whoa. Let's talk about this quilt for a little bit. So I'm trying to decide what to do with this. I have done digitals of this, and I did another set of digitals that I have not published yet. But my question is, okay, if my mom's watching, she's going to be like, don't you dare cut that up. And it is in beautiful shape. But I can't foresee Mo, my grandma, having the ability to quilt this for me. I'd really like to make journals out of it. It's beautiful. It's not sentimental to me. I bought this from my friends Sarah and David at the Traveling Button Vintage and Drunk Junk Antiques. And I still haven't had the heart to cut it up. So I was going to make journal covers out of it and maybe a few other things, maybe a couple pillows for myself, but look at me just touching it. I don't know. So I'd love your input. This I mentioned before. Well, I mentioned on a haul. I kept the scissors, but I think I'm going to fill this as a mystery box full of vintage sewing notions. Probably not for this week, but tell me what you think. Would you guys be interested in that? Would ya? Would ya? And then guess what? I found the other mathematics book that I'm using for the children's school reader journals. So this will be coming up for sale. I love that. I'm not showing a big whole flip through because you're going to see it on Thursday. Also, I showed this in a haul, and this is going to come. These are awesome because they make great signatures. I have got not one, not two, and look at what great shape these are in. Oh boy. But 3 Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. This one is from the 70s. Oh, no, 1965. And somebody gave it to somebody else. This one is this has got the walnuts in the cover. This one is 65. What's this? A banana split cake. That's not old. And then this one is the one with the frozen grapes. And this one is from 1968. So I did a journal from one like this. But okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. When I was organizing, I have 32 binders. I think that's plenty. I don't need any more. These I got at, and normally I've sold these on Etsy, and then I'm slowly transferring everything to the Maker's Market. In bundles of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 there, but I also have 2 Vogue patterns as well. Vogue Paris Originals, if you didn't know, you didn't know. There's going to be more things. This is just what I got. Professional sewing tips. I got 2 of these, and this one's got a little bit of damage. But one was for kids. I kept the ones for kids for the sewing book I'm doing. I've got a couple. Do I have more than one reader? Maybe just one reader. And I don't even think... No, I did not even do a video on it. Oh, this tin is holding a whole bunch of other little vintage glass jars and some ribbon. And I bought this. Remember, this had the buckles in it, as it says, for $4 at a... But clean things out, and so, I don't know. Tell me what I should do. Should I fill those up with things, or should I... sell the whole thing? I don't know. I need some help. We're going to well, I was going to say pontificate, but Pontefract Cakes, a delicious licorice confection by Wilkinson's. This is older than old. But I am selling this. I bought this for these. I pulled a few out, and I left the rest in there. The gold safety pins and the antique scissors. So this will probably come to the Maker's Market as well. It's so cute. And it's hinged and everything. But what I didn't show you is, what did I do with it? This is, what is this? A quart? No, more than that. Half a gallon? This I bought at that new... Oh, whatever they called it. I think an estate sale, but it's where they clean out. And it was full of buttons, vintage buttons. So I had a little meeting with my friends Carol and Sandy. And while we were having that meeting, I sorted all of the buttons. Now, this doesn't look very pretty because they're in Ziplocs. But I can tell you there's some cool buttons in there, and they're all by color. And they're all coming to the Makers Market. So, look at these are all... Okay, why is it escaping me? The pearl, you know. There you go. These are all metal. So I have tons of these coming. This is a mix mash. And they're all weighed. Well, I weighed them all and I wrote on them. Okay. Like 4.2 ounces. Because I was like, well, how am I going to know how many are in there? So these are all coming as well. Now, there'll be all kinds of other things coming to the market. But that's my little preview. Oh, and all of the state bundles are on the Makers Market, but I have some that weren't worthy of making it to the market. So I still have a few states that, if you're interested, and they're all northeastern states for whatever reason. Those I didn't have a lot of. So if you're looking for a state from the Northeast, why am I doing this when I'm not even on camera? I don't know. I'm trying to get organized. Let me know. The one thing I did notice, I thought I had put all of the map bundles. Those, for some reason, did not. I might have forgotten to hit list. I don't know. But all those map bundles are coming. So they're 2 packs of every state. And there are a lot. And they're all vintage and they're very cool. So look for those as well. And go check out and, you know, support small businesses. Support handmade artisans. And most importantly, if you have friends, I mean, maybe it's not you, but maybe you have friends that are artists. Maybe they're watercolors. Maybe they do candles. Maybe they, you know, make unique jewelry. Anything gift related. It does not have to be paper craft related. Absolutely not. Or maybe somebody just likes to thrift for handmade vintage. Then please, by all means, encourage them to come over. It's a safe place that is probably and I'm not saying this because it's the Traveling Crafters Makers Market. I'm saying this because it is truly what I have dreamed of being able to be a part of, and that is a community. So I don't get that anywhere else on any other platform. But I can hang out, I can ask questions, I can share, I can support, I can help market. And we can all help each other, and we're not alone. It's just kind of, it's cool. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, it is a fun place for us to be. We're going to be doing some really cool things in 2024, and I am going to be doing an official grand opening in January too, and we'll be highlighting and featuring a lot of the makers as well. So I hope this was helpful. Tell me if you like this kind of strategy going forward. If you hate it, you can tell me that too. My feelings don't get hurt very easily. But until next time, friends, I hope you have a great day no matter what it is that you're doing. But most of all, please remember, and I know I say this every single day on every single video at the end, and that is to remember to take time to just be. But I really mean it, especially at this time of year. Just taking a deep breath, even if your time to be is hanging out with me for 30 minutes, or any other of your favorite YouTube or Netflix shows or whatever it is. Don't feel guilty about it. Enjoy yourself and take a little time for yourself. It's important, and it's great for your mental mindfulness, and that's part of what we do our creative arts for. So again, take time to just be, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.